when I turned 25, I just threw up all over the couch. Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel, Rogue Trotting. We are Derek and Mike, and today we're talking to you all about how to celebrate a Danish birthday. So we've been living in Denmark and lucky enough to be celebrating our 5th birthday in Denmark as of this year. And we're going to talk to you about everything that we've learned about how to properly celebrate your birthday in Denmark.
Precis, and we've come a long way from where Danish birthday traditions were a novelty and a surprise, but we really enjoy being able to take these Danish traditions and make them part of our own as well.
Yeah, it's a big part of integration that you may not really think about because you only do it once a year. But we have learned a lot and we want to share it with you so that you can know what to do to celebrate your birthday. Because when in Rome, tillykke med fødselsdagen.
That's right, and obviously the first thing you want to understand is the vocabulary, so it's a good way to start, which is when it's your birthday in Denmark, you're going to hear tillykke med fødselsdagen, which literally is congrats for the day of your birth.
Yeah, so congratulations with the birthday is an interesting translation, and I think in America, we're just used to saying happy birthday, but it is a cool difference, and it actually, congratulations, you could also translate to luck. So it would be common to wish somebody good luck on their upcoming year and their celebration. So it's actually a very practical way of wishing somebody a happy birthday. Okay, so once you know how to say happy birthday, you'll want to understand what to look out for on your birthday. And as you can see in back of us, we have quite a few Danish flags, or the Dannebro. It's prominent in any celebration in Denmark, but especially on your birthday, you're going to expect wall-to-wall Dannebro. You're going to have the Danish flag everywhere.
Yeah, so in your workplace, your colleagues are definitely going to decorate every single square meter of wherever you work, your desk, your locker, something in the break area if it needs to be. You're going to see flags all over the place. I know, for example, in my workplace, we have a little folder with flags sitting in the drawer so we can pull them out whenever it's someone's birthday, and we can make sure they get flags all over their desk to celebrate appropriately. And along with flags, while your coworkers will take care of the flags, you're responsible for the cake. This is something that's a little bit different for us coming from the States, where normally somebody will take care of the cake for you and celebrate your birthday for you. I think one of the real things here in Denmark is that when it comes to your birthday, you're responsible for the fun. And so this is a case where you're going to be expected to bring cake to any celebration that you're going to, especially in your workplace as well.
Yeah, happy birthday. Bake me a cake. But just as common and acceptable socially, I think, is to stop by a bakery or some kind of store and pick up a birthday cake. You don't necessarily have to bake it if you don't want to. Now, if you're celebrating a big round birthday, so a round birthday would be like 40, 50, 60 years old, then you'll bring in a slightly different cake. That one is going to be shaped like a man, or a cayman. And that cake is, well, a bit different because instead of a round cake or a square cake, it's going to be in the shape of a person, and it's going to say happy birthday on it.
Now, when it's time for the cake, that's when you get to sing whatever the local happy birthday song is. In Denmark, I can say there's an official one and an unofficial one.
Yeah, so the official birthday song, and we're not going to sing it because we don't want to get any copyright claims, and we'll spare your ears as well. But the first one is the traditional Danish birthday song, and the words basically say, I dag Michael's fødselsdag, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. And that translates roughly to, today is Mike's birthday, hooray, hooray, hooray. And then there are some lines after that. And you can look up those lyrics if you want to be familiar when people inevitably sing that song to you on your birthday.
The big thing on the end of that is making sure that you enjoy the chocolate cake. So again, cake really matters here in Denmark. But the other song is a little bit less traditional and actually comes from Danish singer Tommy Seebach. This is one that you'll hear out in the bars if you tell someone it's your birthday. But the song goes along the lines of hip hurrah, dagens fødselsdag. And it's a nice 70s, 80s kind of Europop classic. It's one, once you hear it once, it'll be caught in your head forever, and you'll definitely want to make it part of your own personal birthday tradition.
Now, we already mentioned the big round birthdays being a little bit different. If you're celebrating for turning 40, 50, or 60, you may have a bit of a bigger celebration. So maybe you'll rent a hall or rent out space in a restaurant and have a big meal that could feature speeches, and all of your friends and family will be invited. So it's a bit more of a formal affair for a big birthday. It's also common to take people out to dinner on the less important birthdays. So if you're turning, say, 37 years old, you may invite your closest friends out to dinner as well. Now, this custom may vary, but be prepared that if it's your birthday and you're taking your friends out to dinner, the custom that we've experienced is that oftentimes you're expected to pay for everybody at the table. Birthdays are a bit more intimate, so if you're going out to celebrate one of those birthdays and you decide to organize a dinner with your friends, the expectation may be for you to pay. That's a bit different than in the US, where often the birthday person would not be paying. So if, say, 8 of us went out to dinner to celebrate one person's birthday, we would probably divide the check by 7 people so that the birthday person did not have to pay. In Denmark, it's actually the opposite, where the birthday person would pay for their guests. A little bit different, but again, it's more of an intimate affair, and you can expect that with a Danish birthday.
The other uniqueness is that if you're still unmarried for a couple special birthdays, you're going to get some spice all over you as well. The tradition here is that on your 25th birthday, you're going to get covered in cinnamon, and on your 30th, it's going to be pepper. And in fact, we've seen online some memes and videos where these things have gotten pretty intense, where you have all kinds of creative ways to cover the birthday boy or girl in cinnamon or pepper in this way. And in fact, when you walk around, you sometimes can see little slots on the ground of the leftover cinnamon and pepper from when somebody decided to really celebrate in style.
Yeah, when I turned 25, I just threw up all over the couch.
One of the tradition here in Denmark is that when it's your birthday, you're probably going to get woken up early by your family or friends and get served breakfast in bed.
Yeah, and the breakfast in bed part is maybe optional, but a lot of people do surprise you in the morning with some kind of wake up. And that's a bit different in the US because I usually wanted to sleep in on my birthday. Sometimes I would even take the day off so that I could do just that. Maybe because I was hungover. But usually sleeping in would be more of an American birthday tradition, but in Denmark, expect an early wake up. And we also talked about the flags that you'll see on the walls or use as decoration when it's your birthday, but you can also expect one on the table. This also goes for when you're going out to dinner. You can make the reservation with a checkbox that says that it is somebody's birthday, and they'll actually set up the table with a flag on it so that everybody in the restaurant knows somebody's celebrating a birthday. Now, it's not going to be like an American restaurant where the staff is going to come out clapping and singing for you for your birthday, but they may walk by and just wish you a happy birthday or a tillykke as they clear your plates or drop off a glass of champagne or anything like that. It's just a nice way to let everybody in the restaurant know that it's a birthday and that you're celebrating.
And depending on the restaurant and where you're from, you may be able to ask for a different country's flag as well. I know that we've been able to go to certain places and they've given us an American flag to put on the table to make us feel a little bit at home that way too. And we've also seen that you can have other ones for other Scandinavian countries like Sweden or Norway as well.
Yeah, so depending where you're from, you may be able to get a specialty flag for where you come from. But no matter what, you'll at least be able to have the Dannebroge and adopt the Danish flag for your special day.
So it's really neat for us to get to experience what these Danish birthday traditions are like. And honestly, growing up in the States, we're kind of used to getting to see a blend of different cultures as well, whether it's seeing something like a quinceañera if you come from that culture to have as part of a birthday or coming of age, or being part of a bar or bat mitzvah along the way. And it means that there's different birthday traditions that you can bring in that have been kind of stolen across the way to the point where, say, a piñata is now a staple of anyone's birthday, no matter where you come from.
Yeah, and it's nice for us to get to incorporate these Danish birthday traditions in our birthday celebrations now. Of course, you would expect that because we do live in Denmark, but we've gotten to bring a Dannebroge home for our nephews so that they can have that on the table for their birthday. And little things like that that we get to now incorporate into the way that we celebrate birthdays because of living in Denmark. So we hope that you get to do that as well. If you're new, if you're moving to Denmark, or if you're just coming here to celebrate your birthday, that you can incorporate some of these Danish traditions in your celebration.
Yeah, and if you have any personal ones that we missed along the way, be sure to put them in the comments. We love hearing how different people celebrate birthdays in different ways, both here in Denmark and even anywhere that you're from.
Yeah, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more content just like this, and hit the bell for notifications so that you can be informed every time we drop a new video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.
Hi.
Hi.